Welcome to the Metropolitan Hotel in Sheffield, room number 511. Here we are at the Metropolitan Hotel in Sheffield, and I've already spent a night here, so let's just take a quick look around. So as you come through the door, you have the bathroom on the left hand side, and the first thing is, this to me is a very, very good bathroom. Yes, it's got the standard sort of toilet, sink, bath and shower, but a few things to note. First of all, as we look, got some plenty of towels. Also got these sort of style body washes and things, which is nice. That's different. But also the bath. The bath is fantastic. As I've said many times before, I like a bath in the evening and then grab a shower in the morning. This is a bath that lets you lay out fully. Now I know I'm not the tallest person in the world, you know, sort of 5'10", but this allows you really to stretch your legs out fully, and it's a really deep bath. So yeah, I like this bathroom. It's a really good one. Nice and modern, looks like it's been kept, you know, it's really clean, doesn't look like it's been done too long ago. Yeah, happy with the bathroom. Strangely enough, when you come into the main room, it's almost the opposite, and this room looks quite worn. It's very old decor. Looks like it hasn't been refurbished in quite some time. For example, there are marks on the skirting. There's marks here on the wall where the people have probably been putting up the suitcase rack, and it's been marked quite badly. But as you come into the main room, you've got the bed, you've got the lights at the side of the bed, and I've actually put every single light on I can into the room because quite frankly it's really dark, and I don't think it helps by the fact you've got dark walls, dark furniture, and I've opened the curtains just trying to give me more light. Granted, some of the bulbs don't work. This one doesn't work up here. And I've flicked every switch in the room to try and find it, because last night when I came in it was dark. I mean, granted I wasn't going to do the filming last night, but it would have been too dark if I'd have tried. Okay, we come on to the desk, which has got a nice big desk. It's a great desk, and you know, it's shaped perfectly for working. Excellent. The only problem is, again, it's getting old. I mean, if you look here, there are marks on it. It's like back at school where people seem to have scratched it. I don't know if they're trying to put their initials into it. But as you can see, it's well worn. It's got some really bad marks. And it's the old, really wooden. All these are just wooden pieces of furniture. That, you know, they are pretty old. Cups of tea. Yeah, there's the usual 4 milks, sugars, coffees, etc. Teas, and some biscuits. There's biscuits today, that's good. Only problem is cups. Yeah, they're those lovely dinky cups. I had to make 2 cups of tea this morning just to what I would consider to get a decent cup of tea. So, yeah, you know, it's fine, but it's not functional. And that's what I'd say. In this room, things seem perfectly functionable. They're not, you know, posh to make it look fantastic. Everything's just functional. Whereas the cups I don't think are. Okay, so just come down here. There's no air conditioning. There is a heater, which obviously I didn't have on last night because it wasn't too bad temperature wise. However, the room is very stuffy, very warm this morning. So I'm opening up the window to let some air in. And that's your view outside. So at least you have got a nice view of Sheffield. Unfortunately, I've only been here for one night, so I couldn't really enjoy the view because it was pitch black when I arrived, and the lights were nice, you know, it was a little bit lit up. But it would be nice to sort of, if you spent more time here, you know, you could look out the window a little bit and see some of the surrounding area, because at least you've got a nice view. Okay, come back inside. Cupboard. Again, very clunky old sort of cupboard, a little bit marks on it. Has got a trouser press down there, and obviously place to hang your clothes. It's also got this up here. Yeah, it's got a fan in it, that's quite good. I'll be honest, I didn't actually notice the fan till just now, and I might have used that because it was quite hot last night. Lee's Mind Your Head. Obviously, somebody's taken the pee out of in fact, they've actually taken the Y as well. So the P and the Y's gone, so Lee's Mind Our Head. And a couple of things. First of all, I didn't Lee's Mind Our Head, because this morning when I was making a cup of tea, I managed to bang my head on this bit here. Not hard, I wasn't left unconscious or anything, but yeah, it hurt. And it was like, ow, you know, and a few rubs of the head and sort of a few sort of stupid hotel people. But I can't see why they've got it. I mean, yeah, it probably fits on and everything, but not being funny, but if you removed it and just left it as an open gap, it wouldn't be any detriment to the room. In fact, it would stop people banging their head, because I bet I'm not the only one. So yeah, a bit disappointed with that. However, looking at the room as a whole, it was clean. I mean, the bed was absolutely pristine, beautifully made before I got into it. Very, very clean. The floor is clean. You know, it's not the best carpet in the world, but it's clean. So to me, that rates a lot. You could have the fanciest, beautifulest hotel in the world, but if it wasn't clean, to me it would get a 0, because I'd hate to think you're going into a dirty room. But yes, it's nice and clean, so that's good. Functional wise, it's okay. It does function, it does what you want, it's going to give you a good night's sleep, and I had a good night's sleep. The bed was very, very comfy. There are tons of pillows, so it was good for that. If you want to work broadband, now last night it was good enough to watch some YouTube videos. I couldn't watch TV on the laptop. You know, I couldn't watch Netflix or anything because it just couldn't handle the broadband speed. I did do a broadband speed checker this morning, and these are the results. But the problem with the broadband speed checker, I think there must have been something particularly bad with the broadband, because it only showed, you know, just a fraction over a meg and couldn't even get an upload speed. So it isn't as bad as that. You could watch YouTube videos last night. As I say, you couldn't watch Netflix because it was just not loading up quick enough, but you certainly could watch YouTube videos and work and email and all that sort of thing. So stuff that you needed to do was perfectly fine. So room, let's see about rating it. You know, I don't normally sort of go functionality. I'd give it a 9.5, because it's perfect. If it does what it's meant to do, you know, apart from the cups, and that's why I lose half a mark for functionality. But for actual decor and as normal as I rate it, I would probably have to give this hotel a 7. Simply because everything's old, it's clunky, it's very, you know, it could do with a really good refresh. The walls are an awful colour, very dark, and on a night it's much, much worse. Some of the lights don't work. There's another switch near the door that's a light. I'm assuming it must be, there's 3 switches that don't work, and I'm assuming they must all be connected to that light over the mirror. But the 7, and also there's no air conditioning, so it can get very warm and stuffy, and the window doesn't open. But what really does bring it up is the bathroom. The bathroom is great. Love the bathroom. That deep bath is worth a lot for me when I get in and you want to soak for a bit. And I always take the laptop in, watch a few YouTube videos while you sort of laid in the bath soaking. I like that, it sort of relaxes. So yeah, so it could do that. But as for the room, yeah, 7 out of 10. I would stay here again. Yeah, rate, okay. I was looking for a hotel and looked all around Sheffield last night, and apparently there's a Sheffield half marathon on this morning. I'm here for work, but there's a half marathon on this morning, with it being Sunday morning. So you've made the hotels all be very, very expensive. For example, you've got Premier Inns asking £180 a night. You've got Holiday Inns asking anything up to £200 a night for tonight, whereas tomorrow it's back down to 50. So we got this. I looked at this one, and the hotel route rate was £140 for the night. Again, that's probably because there's going to be a lot of people staying in Sheffield with the events that's going on. I was lucky enough to get a corporate rate for the company that I'm working for, and it actually cost me £40. So for £40, this is a damn good hotel, even the clunkiness, and I would stay again. But there again, I'd stay again anyway if it was a reasonable amount, you know, obviously not 200 a night, but a reasonable amount. I'd stay again because the room is okay. It's okay. Anyway, I'll cut it there, and this has been the Metropolitan Hotel in Sheffield. It's in the Sheffield city centre, and thank you very much for watching, and please check back as there'll be more videos coming up very soon. Thanks very much.